Aren't you tired of having the same meal every single day, that same great grilled cheese or no chicken quesadilla with your meal plan at school? Well, I'm tired of it. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a quick, easy, delicious meal for very cheap. This is College Gourmet. All right, so the first thing we're gonna pick up is the chicken. We're gonna find the cheapest one because we're in college. $4.59, that's not bad. Let's go get the Lunchables. So now when you're in college, you don't have much money, so you gotta get the cheap stuff, right? So for the chicken cordon bleu, we're gonna need ham and cheese. So to save a couple bucks, it's only $1.98. We're gonna get Lunchables. You have your ham, your cheese, and a cookie for a snack while you're eating. Let's go get the green beans now. So now, we got our green beans. But here's a fun fact for you. Never get a dented can. This is called botulism. Botulism is the bacteria inside the can that causes the dent, and it can cause paralysis. So we're not gonna get this one. We're gonna get the nice firm one. I think we got everything. It's time to pay. $10.63. Now that's a cheap date. 1, 2, 3. It's all singles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We just made it. Alright, so now that we're back at the house, we have frozen fries, chicken breast, Lunchables, and our green beans. All the stuff we're going to need to use, we have salt, pepper, poultry seasoning, toothpicks, because after we stuff the chicken, it'll keep it together. And we got some breadcrumbs, and then we're going to use our eggs to get the breadcrumbs to stick on the chicken. First thing we're going to do is preheat the oven, because the fries are going to take the longest amount of time. So let's preheat the oven. Okay. So while that's going, we're going to set up our green beans, because we're just going to throw them in the microwave. Why? It's simple. First, let's get a bowl. And then we need our can opener. You're gonna take this, clamp it on the can firmly, and twist. Put this to the side, we don't need it anymore. Drain your juice. Pry the can open, and dump them in the bowl. And guess what? Your green beans are 2/3 of the way done. So while we got the oven preheating, we're gonna get the fries ready. So you're gonna take your baking pan. Now, I'm lazy and I don't like cleaning stuff, so I use these things. I don't really know what they're called, but they're like a rubber mat. Throw it right in there. So then what you do is you take it and you have two options. You can either clean that or you can just throw it out because they're cheap and buy another one. And we like cheap things. So, we're gonna do the fries. We'll cut the bag open. And then we're just gonna distribute them on the pan. But now, don't leave it like this. They're not gonna cook even. Spread them out. So have it like that. And now we're still waiting for the oven to heat up, so we're just gonna put it on top of it for now and just leave it. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start flattening out our chicken. When you do this, you wanna use wax paper so that you don't get all the juice and all that stuff all over the place. You're gonna slap your beautiful tender chicken right on the paper. Fold that bad boy up. Now you're gonna use something to flatten it. You can use anything. I have one of these in the kitchen. It looks like the thing that you listen to the heartbeat. You can use the textbooks that you never use in your classes, or you can just find a hammer. So then what you do is you take it and you just start slapping it. You just want to flatten this out, making it as thin as you possibly can, but not too thin where it rips. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna season our chicken. Salt, right around, just a little. Black pepper. And a little bit of poultry seasoning. Just sprinkle, you don't want a lot, then it's overpowering. Okay? Next what we're gonna do is open up our Lunchable. This is where all the other ingredients are. We're gonna take our ham out. And we're gonna put it on a new cutting board. And now with these, keep them stacked to keep it easier because they're all together. And we're just gonna take a knife and you're just gonna slice them up into little bits. All right, so after cutting your ham, you're gonna take your block of cheese that came with the Lunchable and you're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna cut it into small little strips. Nothing too crazy. So now we're gonna stop for a second because the oven's ready. So now we're gonna throw our fries in. I usually put them on the middle rack because for some reason that's what my mother always said. So if we don't listen to her, then she yells, right? So we're gonna put that right in there. So then we gotta crack a couple eggs, get the breadcrumbs ready. So we're gonna move this out of the way. Get our eggs. Have a bowl handy and a fork. You can use a whisk if you want to get classy with it, but it's me. I'm not using a whisk. The rule of thumb, grab an egg and crack it. There is no rule. And then you take your fork and you want to break the yolk. Almost like you're making scrambled eggs. So now that we got the egg ready, breadcrumbs ready, chicken's flattened out. We're gonna dip the chicken in the yolk, flip it in the breadcrumbs, and then we're gonna lay it on this cooking tray right here. Here we have our already cut up ham and cheese from our delicious Lunchable. You know, I have to admit, Lunchables bring back good memories. We used to have them for lunch, dinner, breakfast. I loved them. I used to live with those things because they're cheap and they got everything. And the best part is, they came with cookies. And if you got the good ones, they came with the Capri Suns. So now what I'm doing here, I'm just gonna sprinkle the ham and the cheese all around the chicken. You can put as little as much as you want. That's all up to you. And now we're gonna take your cheese and we're gonna spread it all out of the chicken itself, like so. So now we're gonna try to roll this bad boy up. Make sure I got toothpicks on the side. Now when you roll it, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just tuck and roll, like so. All right. Now once you have it in place, that's when you take your toothpicks and just push it right through all the way till you hit the tray. When you get all three in, you're gonna wanna pick it up and then just continue to put the toothpick in because it might not reach all the way down to the end. So now you pick it up and then just push them in a little deeper, like so. Okay, and that's one. All right, so now that we have the chicken already in the tray, we preheated the oven to 350, and we're gonna put this in there for 40 minutes. So there you have your chicken and your fries. And then your string beans right over here. So now you have your potato, your greens, chicken, but not just the regular chicken because we used the Lunchable to spice things up a bit. We put the ham and the cheese inside to make a nice chicken cordon bleu. And then there you have a beautiful, stunning, brilliant college gourmet meal. We did it. Till next time.